Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Do They Miss You spread for my lovely, fantastic Libras. If this does not resonate with you and you'd like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below. This is Book Your Own Personal Custom Reading. With that being said, and you're new here and you enjoy the content that I produce, consider subscribing and joining the family. I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times around. If you didn't know, now you do know, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you. So, let us begin. So the first question I'm going to be asking is, how do they feel about you? Goodness gracious, let's try that again. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Alright, let's go. Let's go. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Well, they're feeling the Star card. So they're doing a lot of wishing and hoping for things here. I'm not necessarily sure what they're wishing and hoping for, but they're doing a lot of wishing and hoping towards you in regards with their feelings. The more cards that we pull out, the more we'll be able to find out the narrative of the story here, what this means. But they feel like they're doing a lot of wishing and hoping. My throat is killing me. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? The Temperance card. They want to have an equal give and take pertaining to emotional, stability here. So as you can see, cups are representing of love, empathy, and emotion. So they want to have an equal give and take pertaining to those things. And this is the main central theme. So they're wishing and hoping for things to work out in equality. And how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? I'm going to have to reshuffle these. They feel the Tower card. The Tower card is representing of something that neither you or them can control, something that suddenly has happened that has caused something to, just explode essentially. So how do they feel about you? They feel like there's some type of sudden feelings and emotions, and they feel like they want to have some type of equality pertaining to emotional give and take. The second question is, what are the blockages between you and them? What are the blockages between you and them? What are the blockages? What are the blockages? Let me spread it out a bit more. What are the blockages? What are the blockages? What are the blockages? So the first blockage here, it seems like there's a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation as a whole. They feel like their hands are tied behind their back. They feel like their eyes are blindfolded, and they're doing a lot of, thinking in the head. And honestly, they can escape this at any point in time they'd like, but they're just unable to, see outside of it because they're just really mentally entrapped. And this is a blockage. So this could be you or them or both of you just both like overthinking things and not communicating with each other. Okay. And what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? The second blockage here, it seems like there's a lot of backstabbery going on here. It seems like either you or them are dealing with a lot of self-doubt and a lot of doubt between people overall. As you can see, there is a lot of bleakness in the card, a lot of darkness. They're having a lot of negative thoughts in the situation here, and they're feeling just unable to trust anyone. And when I say they, this could be you, them, or both of you facing this, and this is causing a blockage between you both because I feel like, there's a lot of mental thinking, a lot of, circulating in one's head, not able to escape it, and just, unable to really see things. And there's a lot of, is what I say a lot right here. But they're doing a lot of thinking, contemplating about the backstabbering that's happening, and this is the main central theme. So you guys may have had a fight in the past that's caused you guys to not be able to see eye to eye on things, and a lot of distrust has formulated between you both. And what else are the blockages between you? What else are the blockages between you? What else are the blockages? I see we have the Queen of Swords. Queens are representing of being patient. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups rather. Cups are representing of love, empathy, and emotion. My apology. Please don't say in the comments, it's the Queen of Cups. I can't believe that you misread it. Sorry. Misread it. But basically, the Queen of Cups represents, you know, do I want to give my couple love? Do I not want to give my couple love? Is this good? Is this not good? You know, there's a lot of back and forth between you both. And this is another blockage that's caused you guys some issues. So, kind of just to recap everything here, it seems like you guys are doing a lot of mental thinking and contemplating, feeling trapped in the situation. And actually, you guys are not. It seems like you guys are doing a lot of thinking about the past and unable to trust each other. And it seems like you guys are keep going back and forth on your feelings and emotions. Do I do this? Should I do this? Or should I do that, essentially? Right, so do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they care about you? Do they care at all, rather, you know, is the questions that we all want to know, and I shall answer. So, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Well, we have a Knight of Pentacles. This could be representing of, you know, a person and or an action. Knights are representing of movement towards something here. Pentacles are representing of long-term commitment, something that is solid, something that will last a long period of time. And as you can see, this horse isn't necessarily moving at all. It is halted. And so they're kind of looking at their pentacle here, and they're just like, do I move forward with this? You know, they're trying to be very methodical. You know, they're trying to really analyze the situation and, like, you know, look at every option and obstacle in their way. And so, do they miss you? I feel like they do miss you, but they're not sure how to move forward with it. Do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? I feel like they're doing a lot of contemplating, a lot of emotional what is the word for it? They're emotionally confining within their friends here, and they're really relying on their friends to help them with this. And I feel like they're, you know, asking them a lot, like, hey, what should I do with this situation? What is the best, you know, thing I should do? How do I get over this, stuff like that? And so this is the main central theme. So do they miss you? I feel like they do, but they're really trying to, like, analyze that, you know, pentacle. But at the same time, they're really looking at their friends for some help too, for some emotional stability. So just be aware of that going in as well. And do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? We have the Page of Swords. Page is representing of, you know, messages. Swords representing of, you know, quick, fast movement, as well as thinking and contemplating. In this particular instance here, this card is representing of a lot of immaturity here. So it seems like somebody is being very immature. They have a lot of clouded judgment on the situation. They're kind of unable to really think clearly. And so, which brings me back to, do they miss you? I feel like they do, but they're kind of immature about the situation at hand. And lastly, do they want you back in their life? So, do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? We have the Knight of, you know, Cups, and Knights represents, as I stated before, movement towards an individual. Cups are representing love, empathy, and emotion. So they want to move towards you and offer you the cup of love. So it brings me back to the question here, do they want you back? Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? They are suffering from a lot of worry and anxiety about the situation as a whole. They're not doing too good in that regard here, and it seems like they're kind of feeling very bleak and upset, and they're kind of worried about what's going to happen. This is the main central theme. They do want you back, but they're worried, and they're having a lot of anxiety about it. And do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? Do they want you back in their life? They want to take that leap of faith, but they haven't quite yet taken that leap of faith, but they do definitely feel like they do want you back in their life. And this is what's going on. Let's get some advice for you. What's some advice? Thank you. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For only being true to yourself is what, only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So as you can see here, if it focuses, essentially, don't make a decision based on guilt. You may feel like you need to take some, blame for this. But don't make a decision as well based on the things that you think you should do, what you think is the best course of action. Just try your best to be true to yourself. Try your best to do what your intuition is telling you. Try your best to move in a positive direction, and you should be okay. So, I know that things are a bit rocky right now, but they are looking up, and they definitely do want you back in their life. They're just feeling a bit worried about how it's going to turn out. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see my videos and content like this one, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos every single week. Here's my videos over here that YouTube recommend for you to watch. Good luck in your endeavors and take care. Bye.